Donald Sutherland, 88 years old, passed away after a 6-decade playing career in which he starred in numerous critically acclaimed films, including The Hunger Games, M*A*S*H, and Don't Look Now. His reps have verified that he passed away in Miami following a protracted illness. Kiefer Sutherland, his son and an actor, also broke the news on X in his letter. He broke the news that his father, Donald Sutherland, had died. One of the most pivotal performers in cinematic history, in my opinion. Unfazed by any role, no matter how good, awful, or nasty it is. It is impossible to ask for more than that. He was happy doing what he loved. Fulfilling existence. Though he featured in over 190 films and TV episodes, Sutherland's eccentric charm worked wonders in a string of cult classics from the 1970s, and by the end of his career, he had developed the gravitas of an old pro. Although he was never nominated for an Academy Award for his film work, he did receive 2 Golden Globes for Best Supporting Actor, one in 1996 for Citizen X, and the other in 2003 for Path to War, for his work in television. An honorary Oscar was bestowed for Sutherland in 2017. Sutherland, who was born in Canada in 1935, attended the University of Toronto for both engineering and drama before deciding to attend the London Academy of Music and Dramatic Art, LAMDA, for acting in 1957. Actor Kiefer Sutherland landed a role in the World War II action flick The Dirty Dozen after appearing in a string of bit parts on British TV series like Man of the World, The Saint, and The Avengers, as well as in films like Hammer's horror flick, Fanatic, and the Amicus anthology, Dr. Terror's House of Horrors. Following the success of The Dirty Dozen, Sutherland starred in 2 more anti-heroic war films, M*A*S*H, a highly influential Korean war comedy, in which he played the role of rule-bending surgeon Hawkeye Pierce, and Kelly's Heroes, in which he played the role of a deranged tank commander who participates in Clint Eastwood's bank heist. Sutherland claimed he died for a few seconds due to meningitis while filming the second picture in 1968. After starring opposite Jane Fonda's sex worker in the first installment of filmmaker Alan J. Pakula's so-called Paranoia trilogy, and appearing alongside Fonda in the anti-Vietnam War documentary FTA, Sutherland's roles became increasingly radical. Sutherland, an outspoken opponent of the war, was placed on the watch list of the National Security Agency from 1971 to 1973, according to declassified records released in 2017. As he rose to the position of leading man, Sutherland began to play a number of different parts. In the 1973 psychological horror film Don't Look Now, directed by Nicholas Roeg and starring Julie Christie, Sutherland was repeatedly made to deny that a sex scene that had been cut with Christie and herself getting dressed was real. His subsequent film credits include Casanova, directed by Federico Fellini, 1900, epic directed by Bernardo Bertolucci, in which he portrayed the ruthless fascist Attila Melanchini, and The Eagle Has Landed, starring Michael Caine, as a deceitful IRA man. His roles in Animal House, a National Lampoon comedy about a professor who smokes dope, and Invasion of the Body Snatchers, a horror science fiction adaptation, both had him fighting pod people and led to a viral GIF depicting the film's climax. Gene Hackman bowed out of the 1980 film Ordinary People. Directed by Robert Redford, he captained an outstanding ensemble cast. The majority of Sutherland's roles in the 80s and 90s were supporting ones. These included an art dealer in 6 Degrees of Separation, the enigmatic Mr. X in Oliver Stone's JFK, who implies a U.S. government coup at the highest level, and Slayer trainer Merrick Jamison Smythe in Christy Swanson's Buffy the Vampire Slayer film. Pride and Prejudice, an adaptation of Jane Austen's Pride and Prejudice, the astronaut drama Space Cowboys, and the legal thriller A Time to Kill, in which Sutherland co-starred with his son Kiefer. were among Sutherland's other notable appearances. His 2012 portrayal as President Snow, the film's antagonist, brought him a new audience of moviegoers. In 2022, he was also in the catastrophe thriller Moonfall and the Stephen King horror Mr. Harrigan's Phone. His most recent TV appearance was alongside David Oyelowo in Lawman. Bass Reeves. His memoir, Made Up, But Still True, will be released posthumously in November. He promises an unfiltered account of his life that is profoundly insightful, emotionally charged, and frequently very funny. In the upcoming book, between 1959 and 1966, Sutherland wed Lois Hardwick. From 1966 to 1970, he was married to Shirley Douglas. In 1972, he wed Francine Reset.